So, quick little video on like my experience with Minnesota as a whole, to my knowledge, I'm born and raised in South St. Paul. I've lived there up until being like 12 or 13, kind of. But in the midst of that, having sort of familiar relations that fell apart and being dragged up left, right, down, south, east, north, you name it. I mean, I've been everywhere. Um, I only got to move out when I was about 18 ish, 19, 18, going 19. I literally don't even remember my birthday, actually. That sucks. But that's okay. Um, that was eye opening because I got to see this place for myself without like the distortion of familial chaos, and seeing it for myself for almost half a year was eye opening. Definitely eye opening. I was mostly in the Twin Cities. I think this place is not only very, very overrun, but it's also undermanaged. I don't know what it is about, and genuinely, I don't know what it is about the socio and economic status of Minnesota, but it is consistently been plagued by some sort of like chaos that I can't even explain. Like, I don't think I've ever had an extended period of time in this state that has been peaceful. The only times in which that has been happen was when I was like living alone or when I choose to be alone. Like anything and anyone that I've met, excuse me, I almost have to maintain like a safe distance away from people because it's like there is such a like subculture of being like evil, of being like manipulative and arrogant and like egotistical about every minute interaction. I mean, down to the cashiers. I mean, people are sometimes very, very cliche, like to the point where it's like, oh my god, why? Why even bother? I like, there's a lot of like originality that lacks, and I think a lot of people kind of want to be something else all the time. They want to be something else all the time, and you kind of notice how things don't just get clicky, they get like photocopy, like creepy, you know what I mean? And depending on where you are, especially like further out from the inner cities, it's like even more just densely strange. Like nobody quite seems to have like an extended or like larger understanding of the world. Like, and I'm not talking like textbook quality. I'm talking like genuinely like internalized experiences. I can like name a handful of people out here that I've met that I can be like, normal. Like there's not a lot of normalcy. And of course that's subjective, but I think like it's just really weird. It's just really fucking weird. Um I've never been able to like fully get with it. I think like there have been pockets of time where I did try and I became somebody that I hated. I was like, I don't want to be this person, and then you spend all this time sort of backtracking, finding yourself again, and then whoop, now you can't fucking fit in anywhere, and now you're like, and then people treat you differently because of that, because you don't try to blend in, and not to sound fucking emo, but yeah. Um, Also, it has a really fucking weird vibe. Like, the energy out here is depleting. It's like, no matter what field you're in, no matter what you're trying to excel in, no matter what you're trying to achieve, social dynamics are just strange. And some cities are weirder than most. I mean, like, holy crap. um, I see people move here, especially because, they're trying to forget 500 years of racism and rebuild and make everything look pristine and nice. A lot of people are coming here for comparatively cheaper living, if they have the means to, live in the inner cities and all the little high-rise buildings. But people are very, very straightforward here, but not in the way that's good. um, some people don't even hide their motives. Like they see something they like, and they pursue it like fucking monsters. Like there's just such a lack of common courtesy sometimes. It's just like super, super weird. Um, I don't know. I think even like if you kind of find your consistent people, it's like even in those type of situations, it's drama forever and ever and ever, and it's like people don't want to seem to find peace. Like they don't want to seem to find like an exit. And I'm always like, I think having tried so many different places out here, and been trying to like figure out where my place is at, and going to the one place where I thought my place would be at, I'm like, damn, like maybe this whole state isn't for me, bro. I had like super deep, vivid dreams about getting out of state. Like I'm talking like nightmares, dude. Like get out before it's too late type shit. Like there's a lot of shit that goes down that the media doesn't cover. It's a lot of shit that they don't advertise about this place. And I'm not saying it's the worst place to live, man. Some people can make it. But I think in general, it's not what they promote it to be.